It's Carolyn here from Holiday Club. Today we're going to make a cross-stitched bookmark. We need a piece of Binker fabric, some embroidery thread, some ordinary thread. We need a needle, which is called a tapestry needle, which has a rounded end and no point. You also need a diagram, which you should be able to download from the church website. And you can see, and across the middle of the diagram there is a cross. We're going to use that cross now because we're going to use this thread, which is just a normal sewing thread, and we're going to put our cross in across the centre of the fabric. We're going to do that by doing a running stitch. So I've put that row in there, and now I'm going across this one. So you go up and down across the fabric, and that is marking the centre line on our fabric. Now you don't need to worry about this blue thread, because when we've finished our bookmark we're going to take this thread out. It's just there for giving us a guide at the moment. There we go, we're nearly to the end. And there we go. Okay, and we can take our needle out now, and there's our cross. So that matches up with our diagram. Then we're going to start with the O for joy, and we're going to use an embroidery thread. Now this is called a stranded thread. When you buy it, it comes looking like this, and I wind mine onto these cards just to help me. They come with 6 threads, six little threads in the bundle, but we're going to use all of them. So we're going to put our needle on, thread our needle, and on the other end we're going to put a knot. So just a tiny little knot, just to stop it pulling through the holes. To make the basic cross stitch, we come from the underneath, we come up, we go diagonally across to the next hole, and we go down. Then down from that we go back, so we make it in the square. We're going to come up again, and we're going to go across to the other diagonal, and there's our cross. I'll show you that again just so you can get it. So you come up in the bottom of the square, you go across diagonally into the next corner. Oh, I'm a bit caught up. There we go. Let's unhook that, and we go down to the hole beneath that, come up and go diagonally across, and there's our next square. We're then going to find our middle of our diagram and the middle of our fabric. We're going to count out, so with each of these squares on the paper is a square on our fabric. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start on that square there. Okay, so from the bottom, so we don't want our knot to show on the top, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to come up there, and we've come up in that space just there, and we're going to go over there and make our cross in that gap just there. Okay, I'll show you again. Okay, so up and across and up, around the hole and down, and we're going to carry on like that, so that each of our squares on our fabric matches each of our squares on the picture. So I've now got 3 crosses, and I know on my diagram I need 5. So let's put some more in. Now that's doing each cross individually. But what you can do, if you want to, is you can do a whole line of going one way and a whole line of going the other way. Now that might not have made any sense, so I will show you. Oh dear, my needle's come out. Let's rethread the needle. Okay, right, so to show you what I mean by all at the same time, so we want 6 across here, so we've got, oh, I haven't done that. Try that again. So we've got 1 already, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you've now got the same as on the diagram. We're now going across there. So you've finished, you do the whole thing exactly the same. Every cross that's on the diagram is what you're going to put on the fabric. Where there's a gap, you then move on and you put in a different, you can do a different colour, you can do all the same colour, it's entirely up to you. So when you go away and you work on all those crosses, and you come back and you've got it looking like this. Okay. We then get our blue thread and we're going to go like that, and we're going to take the blue thread out.